Well, folks, November 5th, headed out here this morning. Got up a little late. This is terrible, terrible, terrible weather. We've got overcast and it's already 60 degrees. Feels like late turkey season, late spring turkey season. I'm gonna go up there anyway, and this is gonna be more of a scout sit. I'm gonna check a stand. I haven't hunted all year. Put a camera up near it for next week, and check some other trail cameras. So I'm gonna hunt, but I'm gonna hunt the same set that I sat in last night because I'll have the easiest access to these cameras, and we'll see what happens. Not very confident, if you can't tell, but gotta get out there. Just got set up. I'm in the same stand that I hunted last night, back by where all the action was yesterday morning. Again, conditions are terrible this morning. We got strong south wind already. It's 60 degrees. It feels like late turkey season right now. footage again. Oh, this is the most excited I've been hunting in a long time. Holy cow, I have no idea what just happened. I thought it was deer coming. So I stood up and turned around. I'm shooting directly to my right and kind of back behind me. And the angle that bear was coming, I knew if I didn't shoot where I had that opening, I was never going to get another shot at him because he was going to go back behind me in this brush. So I took the shot, and I'm afraid I might have deflected off a branch. I don't know, I'm not positive, but it's thicker in there than I thought when I shot. But I could have swore I saw blood coming out of that bear as he was running away, and it looked like he was running away like he was hit. But then again, I've never shot a bear before, so I don't know what they look like when they're running away. But even if I missed, that was exciting. Holy cow, was that exciting. He ran in a good direction. Down in the valley for me to find him in that. If he goes down in that creek bottom, that's a good thing. It was going downhill, so all good signs, but I gotta check this footage to see what happened. That Lumenok was headed right at him. Right at his vitals, so it wasn't a bad shot. He was quartering too slightly. That could impact things, but I'm gonna take a look at the footage, and definitely I'm giving this one a while. I am not tracking that bear right now. I'm gonna give it a couple hours. Wow. Unreal. Just had that spiker come through this morning, and I was getting discouraged because I think he winded me. And I checked my scent, and my scent should be blown back behind me. But what it's doing is it's blowing and then curving down this ridge and going down there. And that's where the deer are going to come from. So I think I'm screwed as far as deer on this set, but you never know. Oh, wow. That is exciting. That is exciting. Well, I had to get down and check because after I looked at the footage, I heard a thwack. It didn't sound like what you'd hear if you hit an animal. And sure enough, I hit a branch right before that deer, and I found the back end of my arrow busted off completely. I must have hit a branch pretty hard because it shattered the arrow. So I'm not going to get a bear today, but my God, was I pumped up. And, I thought about this shot for a couple minutes here, relaxed for a little while and calmed down. And there was nothing else I could do. I got to shoot at him right there because he's going to angle up away from me, back behind me, if I don't shoot that shooting lane that I had right there. And it gets thick. I'll show you. The bear was essentially right there, and he's angled up this, so he's angling up this way. There's no way I'm getting a shot through that stuff, and it's directly behind me. This tree right here is going to get in my way. And it just wouldn't have ever happened back behind me. So if I don't shoot that one lane right there, I'm done. I might, no, there's no way, it's too thick in there. There's no way. So if I didn't shoot right there, I wasn't getting a shot because he was moving. It's too bad. That was close. That was exciting as all hell. Well, that little branch is what I clipped right there. Even though I think the shot still would have been high, that didn't help. Well guys, so I sat here and slowed the video down and really looked at it, and it turns out I shot high anyway. Going back through my head and the whole process of the way that played out, I used my 40-yard pin. I thought that bear was 40 yards, and it turned out it was more like 32. So I should have been using my 30-yard pin instead of my 40-yard pin. The branch that I hit actually might have been past or beyond where the bear was standing. I'm going to go over there. Yeah, I've obviously hunted the rest of the morning, but I'm going to go over there and look to see if I can find the other part of the arrow. But I would have missed that bear high. And again, I'm not beating myself up over that shot because it kind of happened fast. I mean, I knew something was coming. I didn't know it was a bear. And, you know, I had one window to shoot, and that was it. And, you know, I knew if that bear gets beyond that window, I'm not going to get a shot at it back in that thicker stuff behind me. You know, I'm also, just to not making excuses here at all because I missed it is what it is, but I'm turned all the way around this way and shooting. When I drew, I caught my arm on my what do you call this thing, safety strap. I also bumped the camera arm just before I shot at the bear. You can see in the footage the camera kind of wiggles. No excuses, none at all. I missed. It is what it is. You're gonna miss sometimes hunting. But again, I had to shoot then, or I wasn't gonna be able to shoot at all. And I'm out here hunting, man. When I get my shot opportunities, I'm gonna take them. And sometimes you're gonna miss. The good positive thing about the whole scenario is it was a hell of a rush. I mean, one of the best hunting experiences I've had to date. And I clean missed. The bear's not wounded. It's not hurt. Don't, you know, like I would have felt really bad if I had wounded that bear. You know, if I gotta miss an animal, I want to miss them clean. You know, and that's what happened here. So, you know, I don't feel bad about that, right? You know, it sucks being that close and not harvesting the animal, but ultimately I've run this over in my head 20 times just sitting here the last couple hours, and there's nothing I could have done differently. It is what it is. You're gonna have you know, times where you gotta judge distance on a shot, you know, with the bow, and not be able to pull your rangefinder out, you know, and that was one of them. Like, he just came in a spot that I didn't know exactly how far he was, and I aimed higher than I obviously needed to. Sorry I couldn't get a bear for you guys on camera this episode, but you know, that's the breaks. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry I couldn't make it happen on that one, but again, what a rush. Make sure you subscribe so you can follow my misses for the rest of the year. Take care, everybody.